There's niggas in the world, boy. Number. I was giving niggas my real number. But you know what it made me realize? It made me realize like how many people hurt, man, how many people won't change, and how many people how many people don't have nobody to talk to. No, that really made me realize that, bro. Look, hey, y'all, look, I swear to God, bro. Y'all don't really understand it, what type of man. Look, hey, Trench, tell him again, man. Look, a nigga called me and pretty much confessed like his life and all type of shit. The nigga died after that, like right after the call. I ain't gonna lie, that's why I stopped doing that. That was the last day I did that shit, bro. I couldn't. It didn't sit right on my heart. Nigga died right after we talked. No, I'm dead serious. It's not funny. It was an actual reality. Nigga died right after. So again, right, like, look, man, I learned that people be going through stuff, bro. What's good, Chris? People be going through stuff, man. And again, us as men, I'm gonna say this, hey fellas, like women do a lot better with expressing themselves because they have girl groups. I talk to the nigga mom and all that shit. Look, but women can express a lot because they have girl groups where they could cry and they could get out like mad frustration and they men don't have that. When things are bothering us, we just bottle. I'm telling you, we don't have that. And I learned that throughout those times where um like men be like I talked to a lot of guys during that era, and it just was people were looking for some outlet. Pressure do bust pipes. So a lot of people during that time was looking at outlets. Like people was like, yo, like, I need to learn how to do this. Is there any advice I could do this? What could I do to say this? I'm dealing with this. I'll tell you the one thing, one of the craziest conversations that I had was I had a younger white friend. He was one of my, I think his name was Jewish J. This crazy. One of my white friends is Jewish J. Y'all remember who remember Jewish J from the Periscope ever? Like we used to talk on the phone, like we used to talk on motherfucking Skype and all. Was it Skype? No, it was Tiny Chat. Like so, I used to have a whole group of people. So I remember one day Jewish J called me. Nigga name was Jewish J. How bullshit you not? Cool ass Jewish kid. But I remember he called me. And he was like, man, like bro, I really fuck with you, man. But like, my parents don't want me to. And I was like, why? And it was like, I don't know, man. You're just like, you know, like I don't know what to do. Like I want, and bro started really breaking down on the phone to me. Like he started breaking down, like man, I just want to get out of this thing. Like I want to be free, man. I want to be able to mingle and hang with whoever without backlashes and boom, boom, boom. He was going all the way down. And one day he was like, man, look, man. It's like, man, like, one day like I would love this, like if we can link up. I'm like, nah, man, I don't want to do that. And then I said no, but I wish I would have linked up with bro, man. I felt bad because I didn't link up with bro because I haven't talked to him since, so I don't know what happened to him. And again, you don't know when people be on the edge of life, bro. Nah, for real, bro. Like I've linked up with a lot of people. Like sometimes it may sound weird, but I learned like when you maneuvering from the perspective of like the Most High, man, you can't fear nothing. I don't fear nothing. I don't fear nothing. Like I'll link up with a random stranger to hear you out. I don't fear nothing because I understand I'm protected in a specific way. Like it ain't your time to go like that. I know that ain't my time to go, so I don't be fearing that type of shit. Like, I'll listen to your weird ass problems, and I'll call you a weirdo while listening to your weird ass problems. But again, I understand, bro. Man, I don't know what happened to the nigga that pulled up to the house. But I understand, bro. Like, niggas just want to, like, people just. Look, man, it was a whole nigga came to my house one day. Nigga found his way to me from Texas. Listen to me. Nigga, listen. And to all you other weirdo niggas that's about to try to. Man, nigga looked at every video I ever did and found his way all the way to my front door. Nigga searched, literally found his way to my front door. Just from videos. I ain't gonna lie, I was about to kill a nigga. But I realized, man, this kid just won't help. This is a true story. You go look at it. It's online. And this kid just won't help. That's it. He just won't help. So I kept asking the nigga, man. I was asking, I said, hey, man, what? Like, you came all the way here. Like, what you want? You want to talk? You want to record music? I said, you gay? You trying to fuck? Like, tell me something. He was just like, I don't know, man. I just need help. I said, man, tell me what you want, man. Like, I need answers. Like, you got to tell me something. Again, I sat and talked to the nigga for like 2 hours on Instagram Live. 2 hours or something. Literally 2 hours just talking to the nigga. Like, trying to guide him through it. Because, again, I didn't know if the nigga was suicidal. I didn't know if he had a gun on him. I ain't know what was going on. But I just sat and talked to the nigga for 2 hours. Bro, bullshit you not. I'm like, bro, you want money? Nigga, you want to sleep on the couch? Like, what the fuck you want? Like, he was so lost, he didn't even know what he want. But you gotta think, I'm from the hood, so my natural mind was to pop the nigga. But then I understand, like, I'm living in a different light now, and for all I know, that nigga could have been God. I don't know that, man. You gotta think like that. God be doing weird shit. God has always done weird shit. From the beginning of time, God has done weird shit. God done so much weird shit, he created the devil, knowing the nigga was gonna do some stupid shit. God always doing wild shit. All he do is do shit to test niggas. God ain't nothing but an IQ testing machine. All he do, God always want to pop out and show niggas all the time. So again, I'm like, man, this nigga done found his way all the way to my porch. He don't really have an answer. He not talking too much. I don't want to accidentally kill this nigga, and then before you know it, I get to heaven. I die and I get to heaven, and God like, well, remember that one time, G? Like, God damn, G. You gonna set a nigga up like that? God damn, I was just trying to protect. Nope, nigga, you should have let him in. God, the Bible said Jesus will return as he is. You should have let him in. You didn't let him in. You killed my son, G. Damn, nigga, you could have gave me a warning or something. I ain't got to warn shit, nigga. I'm God. Fuck you talking about, bitch ass nigga. See, that's how I imagine God. Like, I don't think God all holy. I don't look at God how y'all look at God. Y'all be looking at God like Mormons and shit. Like, God is going to come and bless us with our beautiful... I don't look at God like that. God is a regular nigga for the heaven projects. Nigga, your bitch ass nigga, them niggas killed my son on God. That's how I look at God. I'm being real. Even when I pray, like I don't pray like y'all. I don't pray like y'all. I never prayed like y'all, and I ain't gonna never pray like y'all. I pray completely different. When I have my talks with God, I look right up at the sky and I go, "It's good, cuz. Hey, big dog, I know you ain't gonna say nothing to me because you got your phone on silent, but I know you can hear me. So look, I need some help, G. I'm down bad. Send a nigga a blessing or something, G. Hey, that's how I talk to God. Nigga need a blessing to G. Nigga need a few dollars. On God, the nigga hit my line. Ding ding ding. What's good? They like, hey man, I need a feature, man. And I just look up at the sky like, you a cold nigga. You knew I needed them dollars for this month, G. God cold. He ain't gonna give it to you exactly how you need it, but he'll send it some other way. Say, God, look, man, I need a few dollars, God. Nigga hit the phone like, what's good, Light, man? You know I got to play for you. Nigga want a feature, man. How much you gonna charge it? I said, ooh, wee. Nigga said, God, I know I'm good for it, G. Cause I'm gonna be honest, man. Look, y'all really don't understand, man. I tell y'all this again. I gave up a lot to receive a lot. Nah, real shit. I gave up a lot to receive a lot, bro. I remember, like, y'all gotta understand. You gotta go back to my Periscope days, man. Like, I used to give so much money away on Periscope. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was getting it then. Like I was battling every weekend. It was a 8,500 there, 10,000 here. It was left and right. Man, I used to just leave thousands of dollars in the street, like in the homeless. Like, here go, fuck it, nigga, here go. I just leave money everywhere. I ain't give a fuck. I used to flush money down the toilet. I used to just burn money. I didn't give a fuck about it. I gave it away. Want me to tell you why I gave it away? Because I knew it would come back. It's always gonna come back. I'm gonna tell you why I ain't never gave a fuck about it. I grew up with nothing. So I know how to dwell with having nothing. Nothing don't scare me. Nothing scares a lot of people. Having nothing, it scares a lot of people. Having nothing, it don't scare me. Ain't never scared me. So again, like I don't let none of these other things make me. But going back to the concept of, when I was talking to all the people on the phone, like I realized, man, like everybody not dealing with a full deck of cards. Um, Everybody not dealing with everybody don't have all their screws. Everybody's scenario is different based on the area they in. Everybody problems is different. Like motherfuckers be calling me, asking me for relationship advice, man. I think I've given a lot of relationship advice to a lot of young brothers, man. And a lot of young brothers have always called me and asked me, yo, like, my girl sleep. I'm trying to explain this shit to her, man, and I can't explain it to her, bro. Like, she gonna call me crazy. And I'm going crazy by not explaining it to her. And I don't know what the fuck to do. And I used to always tell all the men this. Most women in our life, especially for the men that are conscious or with women that are unconscious, most women that come in your life is going to be a test. And the test is understanding how to navigate both dualities. Again, when you become a conscious nigga and you start to really get down the rabbit hole, you could really become extremely depressed based on the scenario that you think everything is a conspiracy. Everybody out to get you. You don't want to have fun no more. You don't want to walk. You don't want to laugh no more. You looking at everything wrong. You looking at the sky like, man, I don't even think it's blue. It can be another color. So it's cool to say, okay, I got a girl that don't think about none of that shit. Let me use this scenario as a scenario to where I could kind of live back regular. So don't try to wake them up. They not there to be woken up. They there to help you escape that reality. I say this on personal experiences. Trying to wake motherfuckers up, you going to destroy yourself even more because it's going to hurt you to know that they ain't going to wake up. So don't try. Don't try at all. So you just gotta lose it. You gotta use those scenarios as a scenario to push yourself forward and just be what it is. Cause I'm gonna tell you, hey fellas, you don't want to talk to conscious women ever. You don't want to be in a relationship with super conscious women ever. Because conscious men and conscious women are two different things. Conscious men are aggressive conscious. Fuck the system. I kill everybody in this bitch. Conscious women, my chakras and my moon energy. I can feel my moon energy. I'm going to tell you, fellas, you ain't never supposed to get with a conscious woman. And I'm going to tell you why. You can't do no creepy shit. She going to know immediately. As soon as you come in the house, my moon energy, I feel it. You talking about what you talking about? My moon energy, something is triggering. Hey fellas, man, I'm telling you, don't wake her up, G. Leave her sleep. Conscious girls be cheating. I remember one time, man, my girl, she had a dream about some shit that didn't even happen yet. Woke up one day, was talking about, I know it's a girl in a red dress. I know her name. It's Tiffany. I said, what the fuck you talking about, man? You having these weird ass dreams, man. This shit ain't real. She like, it was real. I know it was real. Her name is Tiffany. She has a red dress. I know it. Man, you better take your weird ass back to sleep. It's fucking 4 a.m. in the morning. You don't wake me up out my sleep talking about a motherfucking bitch named Tiffany. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Sure enough, I get to the studio that night. It's a bitch in a red dress named Tiffany. Oh, shit! This bitch could see the future. This bitch can see the future. Oh, yeah. I should have never woke her up. Nah. Nope. Hey, fellas. Listen to me. Don't talk to conscious women, G. Don't talk to no conscious women unless you willing to settle down and not be no trick nigga. Because they gonna know everything, man. Girls who are fully awake. Because you gotta understand, girls have way different powers than us. Girls got the power of intuition. Niggas don't got intuition because we live by, we press. We full court press. We outside. Nigga, I'm pressing. I'm gonna make this happen. Girls live by, I think it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. Girls got intuition, man. They got different powers. They got way different powers than we have. Way different. And I'm gonna say this loud and clear. One of the main reasons why there's been a large uphold to make sure women are not conscious because women have way more power than us. Way more power. Like we gotta be realistically. I learned, I'm about to fuck y'all up, bro. I learned that women got way more power than us when they could live through death. If you ever had children and you seen a woman get a C-section, that's when you realize, hey, excuse me, ladies, but I'm going to say this loud and clear. Them bitches gods. They got to be. I talked to my girl on the table with her stomach and guts out. Everything was out. I think her heart was out too. I don't know what was on the table. Guts open. Bitch looked like a Mortal Kombat fatality. She was like, baby, am I okay? I looked down at her the thing. I said, hell no, you ain't okay. She was alive like nothing was happening. How? 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 How are you alive? Your whole stomach is open. Torso hanging out. Guts everywhere. You talking to me like nothing is happening. It was at that moment I realized girls are way more powerful than us. Way more powerful than us. Way, 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 way. Listen, They way more powerful than, listen, they way more powerful than us. They can endure type different things that we can't endure. They just different, man. Look, when you live with a woman for so long, you start to realize they got different. Man, I remember my girl used to smell me from outside. I'll be parking. I swear to God, I'll be parking. I go play basketball or something. I'll be parking. She'd be like, "You here?" I'd be like, "How you know?" "I can smell you." "Bitch, I'm about 300 feet away. How?" Listen, man, I'm telling you, girls, they have a lot of powers that we don't have, bro. That's why it's been so much of a thing to make sure girls don't get to these levels. Because if they get to these levels, they become like boss level characters. Listen, I'm telling you, bro. You gotta understand, man. Girls are extremely powerful, bro. Extremely powerful. And when they know that, it get tricky. I say this because my grandma was a full blown witch. See, when you look at like the Sexy Reds and you know all these new women. Oh, my bad. But when you look at like, you know, the sexies and all these new women, like that's what they want. They don't want like, they don't want our grandmothers and all them. They don't want them type of women in the world no more. Cause them women had a different level of power. No, like they not gonna promote like strong black women. Like they not promoting that right now. Not even black women, just women in general. When women got a different level of power, and I'm privy enough to have a grandmother, to have had a grandmother that still had access to her power. I've seen my grandmother do the inevitable, and I've seen a lot of women from them days do the inevitable. I seen my grandmother use witchcraft, like blatant witchcraft, and we hear the word witchcraft and we think like negative, demonic. Like, nah, I've seen her conjure up like all type of chemicals and spells and all type. I've seen it with my own eyes. My grandma get to talking, her eyes start rolling behind her head, all type of magical ass blues type shit. I've seen it with my own eyes multiple times. I seen it.